Hey, my sexy senior citizens. Welcome to my channel and my home. Today's topic is about the joys of retirement. Before we go any further, though, I would appreciate it if you find any type of enjoyment in this video that you click the like button and subscribe to my channel. That will make me a very happy, sexy senior citizen. Anyway, let me see what we got here. Oh, yes. I'm going to try to handle this with humor. I don't know. We'll find out, right? So here it is. Um, Aging is a tough job, and for the young people, they don't see it yet, but they will. They will. I promise. Anyway, let me get a drink here, please. Mm. Anyway, um, we're going to. When I say we, I'm talking to you. We're going to learn together because there's a lot of things about being a sexy senior citizen that I don't know that maybe you do. Now, um, we're going to learn together different things and what we do, what you do, what you might do that helps you through this chapter in our life, okay? So, get you a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's get started. Are you ready? Okay. My nose is itching off. The joys of retirement, they are great to a point. Hey, I'm experiencing it. What can I say? So I'm talking to you, and maybe you can help me. Okay. The joys of it is the fact that you don't have to set an alarm unless you want to. You don't have to do a damn thing if you don't want to. Um, you can sit around and watch TV and drink coffee. Or if you've got a wife and you and her have neglected each other, you can roll around in the bed for a while and then get up. You don't have to do nothing. Make love to your wife, drink your coffee, watch TV if you want. But I would suggest that you don't just sit around in your chair. Don't do that. You can even run around the house naked. Yeah, you don't even have to get dressed. You know, for how many years? Every morning the alarm clock goes off and you get up and you throw your clothes on. Oh, I gotta go to work. You have your coffee and still kind of semi asleep driving to work, depending on where you work, how far away. By the time you get there, then it's like, here we go. Let's see what's got to go on today. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Well, now you don't have to. You can sit around naked, drink your coffee, and sit in front of the TV if you want. But you have more free time. Free time to do whatever you want. But watch out for that free time because also with that free time, if you don't have someone around, if you're by yourself, that free time can cause you to overthink things and do stinking thinking, you know, and can throw you right into a depression. So here's the thing. Always find something to keep you busy. Whether it's a new hobby, you know, or, if there's a project that you've been wanting to get done but couldn't do it because, the boss needed you at work and you had to be there. So now take up that, a hobby of some sort, whether it's fishing or picking your nose. Who cares? You're retired. And then, or travel. Take the time and travel. I don't care if it's just around the block. You traveled. Who has to elaborate that it was only around the block? You did something besides sitting in a chair naked, drinking coffee, watching TV, okay? And then you have to, I would say, you have time to spend with family. Well, hello. If you're retired and you have children, your children are, they've got children of their own. They've got their own life going on, basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever their kids and however many kids they have, whatever their children have got going on, the only way you're going to be able to spend time with them, and then you're not really spending time with them because, say, they're at soccer. No, let's go to basketball. Basketball, the child's out there on the floor, and you're excited. The parents are excited. Nobody's really visiting. You're just there because you're there for that child that's out there. So that's how you spend time now with your family. Otherwise, if there's no sports or anything, your children, at least in my case, have their life that's going on. They've got things they got to do, or your children no longer live in the state where you are. So to see them, that means you have to make plans, make sure you have your car checked, the oil change, fill it up with the oil, I meant to say changed. Fill your car up with gas, have it loaded with the clothes that you're going to take with you, and then you have to travel. I know this from experience. It's 685 miles to go see my oldest son. So I break it up. Yes, I go by myself. That's what sexy senior citizens do. Anyway, I drive and I find the halfway point and I reserve me a hotel and I spend the night at the hotel so that I'm refreshed the next day. Now I'm telling you this because you can do it too. Don't you women sit out there and act like pussies, like you can't do it. But anyway, get out and travel. And if your spouse is still alive, take off. Make it romantic. Bring romance back into this old marriage. Hello, you get a new person, you got to break them in. And truthfully, I just don't have the energy these days to even try. I'm a tough cookie. Nobody could deal with me anyway. So that's one thing, it's trying to figure out where you belong now that you're not working. And it's taking advantage of the things that you now can do, whether it's going swimming, go for a walk, go to the gym and puff up them wrinkly skin, do the best you can there because that wrinkly skin, it takes a lot of work. I don't care how skinny a man or a woman is. If you look at their arms, you see that crepey skin coming in. I'm a fluffy gal, and I know it. I like me. Not gonna live forever, right? So anyway, I just wanted to come in here and talk to you a little bit on the joys of retirement. The downside to retirement is you have to adjust to a fixed income. It comes in once a month, so you got to adjust to all that, And if you're a poor person on a fixed income and your Social Security's not that high, then you've got your food pantries out there, and please take advantage of them. That's not for people that's on welfare or anything of that. They've done that to help fight this hunger, people going hungry, So if you are a person that has a very low Social Security check out the pantries, go get you some food, and just do what you can to supplement, even if it's just odd and end jobs if you need it, you know how to mow a yard? You have a lawnmower? See if you can mow your neighbor's yard and for a little bit of money for gas or whatever. But being retired is great at one point, but on the other side of it, if you're like me, uh, with Uncle Sam, increasing uh, the taxes and stuff. See, I don't get taxed on my Social Security, but if I go out and get a job, then I get taxed, and I think they really taxed me hard. Over $1,000. So the price of water, the utilities, water and electric. I'm like, what? I get this much that I work with, and this is how it's going to sound to you too. I get this much, and then the water bill goes up, and I'm not using any more. The electric bill's going up. Okay, maybe I used a little more, but I shouldn't have been that high. You find yourself doing this, and then you find yourself, you've heard of the old scary stories of where old people start eating cat food and they sit in the dark and stuff. Well, hello. I'm not going to eat cat food. I'm sorry. No. I'll go to the neighbor's house and say, hello, what you got to eat? I'm hungry. Anyway, you guys, think about that. The joys of retirement is good, but there is pros and cons in that too. So, until the next time, until the next time, because there will be a next time. Keep smiling. Stay sassy. But mainly stay sexy. Love you. Mwah. Bye. Now let me see if I can shut this thing off here. Oh, new computer. Like, see, there's something else. It's like, oh.